we have two kinds of verbs. Some verbs are used in both simple and continuous forms. These are called action verbs. يعني بالعربي أفعال الحركة are used in both simple and continuous forms. For example, of action verbs. She usually drives to work, but today she isn't driving, she's walking. You see the verb drive here is used in simple and continuous form. Some verbs are almost never used in the continuous form. These are called state verbs. يعني معناها أفعال الحالة. They are almost never used in the continuous form. For example, I like black coffee. That is a correct sentence. I like black coffee. It is the verb like here. It is a state verb and is not used in the continuous. Not I'm liking black coffee. 7 of these verbs are not usually used in the present continuous. Underline them. 7 of these verbs are not used in the present continuous, so they are state verbs. First of all, like is a state verb. Know is a state verb. Understand is a state verb. Think for opinion is a state verb. Have for possession is a state verb. And love and want. These 7 are all state verbs. But work, enjoy, come and play are action verbs. state verbs. رح نتكلم هنا في هذا السلايد على أفعال الحالة. There are certain groups of verbs that are usually only used in the present simple. They are not used in the continuous form, only in present simple. This is because their meanings are related to states or conditions that are facts and not activities. Their meanings are related to states or conditions that are facts هي حقائق وقائع and not activities. This is a feature of the use of the present simple. The groups of verbs are, first of all, the first group of state verbs are verbs of thinking and opinions. Believe, think, understand, suppose, expect, agree, doubt, know, remember, forget, mean, imagine, realize, deserve, prefer. These are all state verbs, which are verbs of thinking and opinions. For example, I believe you. Do you understand? I know his face, but I forget his name. The second one, verbs of emotions and feelings, like, love, hate, care, hope, wish, want, and admit. For example, I like black coffee. I like black coffee. Do you want to go out? I don't care. Verbs of having and being. Verbs of having and being. For example, belong, own, have, possess, contain, cost, seem, appear, need, depend on, weigh, come from, resemble. For example, this book belongs to Jane. How much does it cost? He has a lot of money. Verbs of the senses. Look, hear, taste, smell, feel. For example, the food smells good. We often use can with when the subject is a person. Can you smell something burning? I can hear someone crying. So all these verbs that we discussed are state verbs. Some of these verbs, some of them, not all, can be used in the present continuous, but with a change in meaning, so their meaning is changed. In the continuous, the verb expresses an activity, not a state. So when we use certain verbs in the continuous, the verb expresses an activity, not a state. Compare. Think for opinion. I think you're right. Here is a state verb for opinion. We are thinking of going to the cinema. We use the verb think in the present continuous. So it is an action verb here in this sentence. We are thinking of going to the cinema. Mental activity. Mental activity. He has a lot of money. Here it is has or have is a state verb because it is for possession. Here she's having a bad day. Here it is an action verb because we used it for activity. I see what you mean. Here is a state verb. The verb see is a state verb meaning understand. Are you seeing Nigel tomorrow? Here seeing is used as present continuous for activity. The soup tastes awful. Here for state tastes awful. I'm tasting the soup to see if it needs salt. Here for activity because we use the present continuous. So taste here is a state verb and I'm tasting here is an activity verb. Complete the pairs of sentences using the verb in the present simple or the present continuous. The first verb is come. Ramin and Vafa are Iranian. They come from Tehran. So we use it here in the present simple. They'll be here very soon. They are coming by car. We used the verb come here in the continuous form. Have. Noor can't come to the phone. She. Dinner now. When we see the word now means it is continuous. So Noor can't come to the phone. She is having dinner now. She has a beautiful new car because the pronoun she come with has, not have. Think. I think that all doctors work hard. We use it here in simple form. I am thinking about my brother at the moment. He's in Muscat. I am thinking about my brother at the moment. When we see at the moment in a sentence, we use the present continuous. Not enjoy. This meal at all, the food is too salty. We are not enjoying this meal at all, the food is too salty. We use here the present continuous form. We don't enjoy salty food. We don't enjoy salty food. We use here the simple form. Watch. Be quiet. My favorite program. When we see here in any sentence, be quiet, these words, be quiet, we use the continuous form as when we see the word now and at the moment. So when we see be quiet, we use the continuous form. Be quiet, I am watching my favorite program. I always watch it on Thursday evenings. I always watch it on Thursday evenings. You see here the adverb of frequency always came before the main verb, which is watch. See. Joe isn't here. He is seeing the doctor at the moment because when I said that when we see the word this at the moment, the word at the moment, we use the continuous form. So it becomes he is seeing the doctor at the moment. I see your problem, but I can't help you. I'm sorry. I see your problem, but I can't help you. I'm sorry.